They always say this quote, rejection is redirection. It feels very hard to believe such quote is true, especially when you get immediately rejected from something and you haven't recovered from it. I failed my visa interview today. I got rejected twice, including this time. My purpose is I want to study abroad, and it's always been my dream of studying abroad. Because what do you mean? All of my plan just goes to waste, just all means nothing. All the efforts and times and money that I put in so far in order to secure my dreams of studying abroad just crumbles down like that. It's very hard for me to accept it. I already come this far into getting accepted to school, into preparing my life to live and study abroad, and all of a sudden I got denied. And now I am left with staying. And I never really exactly planned out what if I get rejected. In my mind, all I can think of is my plan after getting accepted, my plan after studying abroad. So it feels as if when that plan just crumbles down, I am left with unclear goal, unclear plan of what I need to do next. And I think that uncertainty also put a little bit more pressure on me. And I just want to say this is not a victimizations video where, oh my god, pity me. I just want to let you know if you're going through situations where you are getting rejected from something and it feels as if your whole world and your whole life and everything you've ever worked for is going to waste. Just sit in it. As human, we all go through failures, but every time that we go through failures, it is very hard to deal with it. It is very hard to sit and be comfortable with the emotions, because who likes seeing ourselves cry? Who likes seeing ourselves fail? Who likes seeing ourselves in the lowest and downest moment in our lives? You know, it's very uncomfortable to just sit with yourself and cry for endless hours, for God, how many hours? You know, it's only so long that you begin to feel, hey, let's stop, let's stop, let's stop. And there are so many times where we have been told by people, let's not be sad for too long. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna recover from this. Your mind is already trained to think, hey, it's okay to be sad for your failure in only this certain amount period of time, whether it's a few days, a few weeks, and that's it. You cannot grieve anymore after that, because who are you to grieve over a few years? Who are you to grieve for so long? Why can't you just move on? Why are you not that type of person to let go at all? Other people will use this kind of excuse to dismiss your feelings. So it's always in our subconsciousness to put a timing on our grief, to put a timing on our sadness, on our negative emotions. But the truth is, in only feeling all of it, are we able to recover from whatever we are going through in life. And learning to fight that automatic thoughts of, let's not grieve for too long. Why can't you just let go? Why can't you just move on? It is another skill set. It is like a hard skill that you need to learn, just like you've been trained at your jobs to do administrative tasks, to do marketing, to do whatever you need to do in order to get the job done. And when you have the ability to learn to sit with the uncomfortable feeling, with crying for hours and still saying to yourself, like, hey, it is okay to cry that much because you are processing your own feelings, and then you'll be okay for another 2 hours or another 2 days, and then you will cry again. It is okay to even cry after thinking that you are recovering from it already, but you're not. There's a difference in processing your own feelings and ruminating on your own feelings. Processing your own feelings is making sure that after you've gone through a sad situations, that you are not avoiding your emotions. You are feeling every emotion that comes with experiencing that bad situation. So the feelings that I have immediately after I get rejected, I was sad. I'm still sad now. I am very disappointed in myself. I'm very angry with myself, and I'm very upset that all of my plans have gone to waste. It is okay to talk about whatever you're going through. Talk about it as much as you want until you get over it. That's the rule that I set for myself. Talk about it however much you want until you get over it. However, when it comes to ruminating on your own feelings, do not let it define your whole life. Do not make it your personalities, because you are more than that. That sets the line between processing your own feelings and ruminating, because ruminating, talking about it as if your whole life depends on it, as if without it you are not enough of a person. Complaining without solutions, that's also ruminating. Feeling sad and keep ruminating on that feelings without taking actions on what to do in order to make yourself feel better, in order to take care of yourself so that you are able to recover from it. healthily and happily. The one lesson that I got from this whole rejection thing, even though it makes me feel sad now, is whatever you want to do, whatever you want to go after, just do it. During the whole planning of me going to study abroad alone, I've set out a list of things that I want to do before I leave the country. So to-do lists like read all the books that I have on my bookshelf, create content, document my journey, spend time with my friends more, spend more time with my parents. My love language that I love to do for people that I like is buying gift for them. It's one of those things where when I go out, I am at a restaurant, I am at the grocery store, I am at a food stall, I buy some for myself, and then I also buy some to take back home to give to my parents to try, or to give it to my nieces and nephew to try, or even just experimenting with fashion, because when I'm abroad, people are gonna see this new me as a person. So it's fun to explore your fashion and makeup without feeling afraid that you're gonna be judged when you are abroad. And all of these things are the things that I would have never otherwise thought of doing had it been for me planning to leave the country and studying abroad. Do not wait until it's the right time to do the thing that you've always wanted to do. When time feels to us as limiting, as something that we only have this certain amount of time left, we only have this few days left, we only have this few years left, it makes us feel more sense of urgency to do the things that we've wanted to do now that we're here, before we leave to go somewhere, before we move on to the next chapter. So I want to live every day with a sense of urgency, in a sense that I only have this life to live, in a sense that I only got probably 30 or 40 more summers left for me to enjoy doing the things that I've always wanted to do. I saw somewhere on TikTok of this lady saying that instead of saying, oh, there are only 30 years left, she's saying, there are only 30 summers for me to enjoy myself, to be happy, to do the things that I've always wanted to do. And I think that just put things into perspective a lot. That actually gives me a boost of motivation. Summer represents fun times. Putting that into like, oh, I only have 30 fun times left. Like, it's just, damn. I need to get my ass up and enjoy things more and do whatever I like to do more. Hopefully, that gives you a little bit of motivation to keep going. Day one of improving myself. Today, I am feeling all the things without criticizing myself that, oh, I should stop feeling it. I only have this certain amount of time to get over it. How's your day going? Let's share each other's journey down below. Bye.